So far, we've been opening existing photographs and images in Photoshop, but I would now like us to turn our attention to making brand new files in Photoshop. So as we have our Photoshop here, usually we've been going to open or maybe opening our files here, but this time we're going to start a new file, which is in blue here. So we'll click on that, and it will bring up this menu. This menu here, okay. So there's some different presets and stuff, and that's fine. But I want to make my own. So over on the right panel here, it gives us some options of what we can do. What we're going to do, we're working towards a project, but we're not quite there yet. So I'm just going to use the same size that we'll be using in that project. And so I'm going to click on the pixels, and that brings up a drop-down box, and I'm going to change the drop-down box from pixels to inches. Okay, so that's changing all my numbers for the width and the height. And so I'm going to change those numbers to 4.25, and I'm going to make the height 5.5. And so that's okay. We'll leave the resolution, actually maybe we'll change the resolution to say something like 300. It'll be a bigger file, but it will give us a little bit more precision. Color mode, and so you might be defaulted to grayscale, I'm not sure. So if you want just black and white, you can choose grayscale. In this case, I think I want color, so I'll choose RGB color. Background could be white, or it could be black, or background, or transparent as well. So you can choose there. We'll leave it as white for now, and we'll leave those two things alone for now. Okay, so 4.25, 5.5 here. We'll change this to 300, and we'll go RGB color and white background, and we'll create. Okay, and it creates a document for us. So I've already turned the grid lines on. So yours might just be plain white. Actually, let me just turn that off for a minute. So yours will probably look something like this. Now, those grid lines that I had on, they are pretty useful. So we go to View, and we go to Grid Lines. No, we go to Show, and that brings up this menu. And grid is one of the options, and if we click on grid, it'll show us this grid line. So these lines are 1/4 of an inch. So the thicker lines are 1 inch, and then they're divided into a quarter. So the dotted lines are 1/4 inch each. That's pretty suitable for us, so we'll leave it there. As you probably recall from previous videos, we can actually if we have the rulers showing, if you don't have the rulers showing, you can go to View again and show the rulers here. Okay, and then we can actually pull down like that. And hopefully, if you have snapping turned on, okay, so let's go back to View and go to Snap. And so if that's checked off, then you have snapping turned on. And then I can drag down, and it will kind of automatically snap to those grid lines that I have. If I turn that off, then it won't do that. So it's kind of up to you how you choose to do it. I'll leave them on for now. All right, and I guess that will be all for this video, how to basically create a new file in Photoshop. All right, we'll see you in the next one.